Why do you support Donald Trump?
No, I want to talk about DEI first.
Can we talk about why you support Trump first?
Oh my god, bro!
Dude, I just talked about it.
Listen,
I want to talk about why you support Trump.
you've
You,
had me on here before, but I had to go. Our ideals just line up a little bit better. But I want to talk to you about DEI though.
if I've already had you on before, I am going to go on to the next person. I appreciate you
No,
coming on.
hold on, bro. You don't want to debate with me, bro. I want to get your
Dude,
point of view on something.
I only debate people once, man.
But I couldn't say anything though.
What do you mean?
I couldn't say anything last time. I had to get off fast.
Like, how long did I debate you for?
Literally like 15 seconds.
Oh, okay, then go ahead.
All right, bet.
It's not like a
So
debate.
my whole problem, bro, with DEI is like for you to sit up here as a white man and have a view on DEI as in why, if you're a cis white man, right? Do you partake more for everybody else other than what you are? You get what I'm saying?
I don't know what that means. What did you say? Can you repeat what you said?
Okay, so let me put it into a perspective. Okay, if I'm hiring for a pilot, right, from DEI standpoint, why must I overlook somebody who has 20 years of experience just because if they're a woman or if they're a person of color?
Why should you overlook? I never said to overlook anyone. I just said to like interview more people.
Yeah, but you have people coming on here saying that like white women are 55%,
Yeah.
but
That wait
white women are
of the beneficiaries from DEI programs.
right, but white Americans are also 70% of what America is. So taking that 55 percentage of what 70% is.
Do white women make up 55% of America?
No, but white Americans.
Okay,
Or,
so
no, no, no,
so then
not
like what you just said
55%.
doesn't make any sense
And how?
because white women don't make up 55% of America.
But white Americans do. No, white Americans make up 70% of America. Do you get what I'm
Again,
saying?
yeah, but that is also white men.
Correct.
So if we're just
But that's
talking about white
if there's a
women,
greater margin of white Americans, and but they're only taking up half of what DEI
and
consumes of.
also where did you see
Who's
where did you see 70%? I don't even think it's 70%.
of what?
Is it 70% still?
Actually, I don't. It might be more, to be honest.
Nah,
How much is it? I actually don't know.
63.44.
So like 65%. But you get what I'm saying though?
No, not really.
Okay, I mean I don't really know how you can understand it, but
You want to maybe explain it properly?
I mean I kind of did, buddy. Listen,
In what way?
hey, if everybody in here loves DEI so much and wants to be so inclusive and not towards white cis men, why does everybody send you so much money when they could be sending it towards, maybe a black owned business or maybe the Special Olympics, something like that?
Gavi, you're assuming that everyone who sends me money doesn't do that.
Well, I imagine the mass majority don't.
Okay, so you're just assuming?
No, but you said like most of DEI
Like,
shouldn't go
by the
to
way,
like white
DEI
cis men.
supporting DEI policy doesn't mean people can't give me money for spreading awareness.
Yeah, but,
But
you're a white cis.
I just want to
Hold on.
clarify. I'm still spreading awareness to like literally address everything that you're referencing.
Yeah, but you're a white cis man though, so like
That doesn't
you,
wait.
you're.
Wait, my
But
position.
in
That's
your
not what
words though, you shouldn't be.
DEI doesn't mean. You don't support white cis men. That's not what DEI means. You idiot. That's not what DEI is, dude. What are you talking about, dude? It's the most cringe. No one thinks that way. No one's saying stop giving any white man any money. Like that's the most ridiculous thing ever. No one's saying that. DEI is about like broadening opportunities, not about like never supporting ever any white man ever. Like what?
That's not really what I'm saying, but like, you try to say what is the whole point of DEI, like in your eyes? I mean,
Um,
I kind of got your gist of it, but like,
Diversity, equity, inclusion, and accessibility is the main point. A derivative of that is to help out marginalized communities.
mm, mm-hmm. Yeah, you're cooked.
How am I cooked?
Nah, I'm trolling. Damn, bro. I like talking to you, bro.
Thank you. But like, I mean, so like, let's talk broader about the policy then. Let's look over like what are the reasons why you support Donald Trump? Can you give like a policy of his that you like?
I do like his I like his foreign policy a little bit.
What aspect of
Oh,
it?
let me can I ask you something, bro? So, do you think America would be as respected if we got a woman for a president?
Oh, I had a feeling you were to say something like this.
No,
So
no, not in a bad, like not in like a weird way. You know what I'm saying? Just like, what are
I
your
think if
thoughts on
Kamala Harris were the president, we would be more respected.
it? So like, I want you to think about like maybe Putin, for example.
And by the way, just because it is the case that there's misogyny around the world wouldn't be a reason to not vote for a woman. Just the same way as that like racism exists around the world isn't a reason to like not vote for someone because of their race. That'd be ridiculous.
Right. No, 100%. But also it's a thing where it's like, um, you gotta only you. I think everybody's so like 50-50, but low key, you gotta look at the facts. Like Kamala was not a good pick at all, and I think we would not have been respected as a country. Also, with like Ukraine and then Russia and everything, how she probably would have gone about that, probably would have made it worse. But I'm just saying, like, you know,
The biggest
I don't
critique
know.
I have of Harris is on her position on Gaza. Practically every other position you point to, right? Her position is so good. Okay, like seriously, like genuinely, like when it comes to practically every single one of her positions, especially on domestic policy, so much better than Donald Trump. Right? It's not even
Well,
close. Donald
well, a
Trump's
lot of things.
policy is horrendous. It's terribly going to impact the country. Her policy not only was it like actually relatively fiscally responsible, but it also was meant to like provide for families and children, people in need, right? And it was also meant to like increase taxes on people who are radically rich without increasing taxes on working class people.
Right. But I mean, a lot of the Democrats, I think the problem with like that I have with the Democratic Party is more of like they say something early on and then they kind of switch it. You kind of see it with like Obama whenever he was super against like gay marriage and super against all that stuff like that, and then it switches. I know Kamala had a few things in the beginning where she said a few things and then it totally does a 180.
So,
But
so like, let me
most
clarify. Let me clarify, and maybe people will understand. So, she originally said in 2020 she wanted to ban fracking, and then what she learned throughout her being as vice president was that you have to compromise on certain things you disagree with in order to get legislation that you want passed. Right. So she got the largest investment in renewable energy passed ever through the Inflation Reduction Act through a tie-breaking vote that she was the tie-breaking vote for because she's the vice president, and it is the case that that had the largest investment in renewable energy ever, and it also had fracking leases within it, meaning that she was willing to compromise on fracking, on leases of fracking within the policy that she supports in order to ensure that the largest investment in renewable energy ever was passed. That is specifically what she was saying that she supports. She supports, right, compromise. Not to say that she thinks that like fracking is totally okay now, but she supports compromise in order to be able to get policy passed and get things done.
right. Also, I want to throw this out there for everybody. Um, I'm, I'm a I listen to everything, bro. I'm not a Trump. I don't love the guy. I don't. You know what I'm saying? He's just my president. I idealize better with him rather than the other side. So everybody was like, "You're king, you're king." That's not my king. But
Is there something Donald Trump could do that would get you to stop supporting the guy?
100%. I mean, that's, yeah, 100%. I mean, that's
Like what would
like,
be an example?
I don't. I don't know if I don't know. I mean, it'd have to be. Yeah, I mean, I can stop supporting Trump, but I can't stop supporting my ideology. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
but
it's like
is there something
it's
Trump could do that would get you to
oh,
stop supporting him?
100%, and that's with anybody though.
Like
You
what?
know what I'm saying? I mean, do you want me to give an extreme example or
Yeah, like
like
an example of something that he could do that would get you to stop supporting him.
I would, he would. I mean, I don't want to say it on live. Like he would have to do something bad,
Like,
but like Also, he is the president of the United States. You know what I'm saying? He's not gonna like.
Okay, can you just like be specific with what you're saying he could do that would get you to like not support him?
Okay, I don't know, bro. Like he would have to do something bad to where it's like it would go against my morals. But
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah, yeah. So
I mean, he has done things,
like
but also what
anything
I'm
that's bad,
saying
like
is,
like you think adultery is bad, right?
yeah, 100%.
He's
But
he's cheated on
here's
every
what
single one of his wives. I mean, that's not a reason for you to not support him under your worldview. So I'm asking, it's not just something wrong; it's something so wrong insofar as that you wouldn't support him. What is an example of something so wrong insofar as that you wouldn't support him?
here's what I'm saying though. Trump isn't the Republican Party.
I
He's
understand,
just
but like
the
I really
representative.
want you to answer this question. What is something he could do that's so bad that would mean you don't support him anymore?
I mean, bro. There's a lot of like. I I just want you to think about like I don't want to like go on about like weird stuff that he would do. At the end of the day,
I just want one
I'm
example.
a
I just want a single
hold
example.
on, wait. I'm a Christian man. I I have this y'all. I think a lot of people, a lot of the Democratic Party think of Trump supporters as like we're some sort of cult when it's like I just agree with kind of more of the policies other than definitely what I thought Kamala was gonna give me, right? I'm not a all out 100%. Oh my God, I love Trump, and I'm like, no, I just agree with more of what the Republican Party has to do. And if he goes against my morals, I'll stop reporting. I'll stop, being for him right then and there. But it's more of it's I either vote for one person or the other person. I'm gonna go with who supports my ideals more than the other. Do you get what I'm saying? So as y'all would support Kamala, I'm gonna do that. But that doesn't mean all his luggage comes with me though. He, all the weird stuff, bro. He can keep that. That's not on me. That's not what I support. I support more of advancing for America rather than declining.
Yeah,
That makes sense.
yeah. So could you name one specific thing that Trump could do that would get you to stop supporting him?
Oh my God, bro, why are you still stuck on this, bro? I just told you.
You haven't answered it yet.
Okay, wait. Let me ask you this. What would it take for you to stop supporting Kamala?
For example, if she was held civilly liable of harassing someone.
But then that's where you create the whole loophole though. You know
Well,
what I'm
okay,
saying?
so I just
To where,
can you name it one specific thing Trump could do that would get you to stop supporting him?
wait, so does that mean you would vote for a Republican though if she did something like that?
It depends on the Republican. Like if the candidate that was Democrat was held civilly liable of someone, I wouldn't vote for that candidate.
Right. So but this is where you create the loophole, and I know what Trump has done, and like, I really don't support any of that kind of stuff. I mean I know you're trying to get me to really understand that like he has done things like that, but I'm not going to support that. And I understand what you're trying to get at though by saying, you wouldn't vote for Kamala in a sense of what if she did that when Trump has technically did that. You understand what I'm saying? So he would have to do something along the lines where I I wouldn't vote for him again or
Yeah,
if
and
he
I'm
said
trying to
wrong.
figure out if you know even just one specific thing that you could reference on your own that would get you to stop supporting him. Like I actually, like, dude, I think I've been asking you this question for now 2 minutes now, and you still haven't named a specific thing.
Okay, but bro, like there's obviously extremist things. Okay,
Like,
would you vote for Clinton?
hold up. Instead of asking me a question, is it
Yeah.
possible you could just mention something, like without me helping? Because at this point, I'm about to help you, but like, I wanted to see how long it would take for you to figure out just one thing.
I mean, I don't. He would. I don't know. I would probably say like. Bro, I don't want to say no weird stuff on live. I don't know why you trying to get me to say something weird, bro.
What do you mean say weird stuff? I'm just asking you for one.
Like, bro,
He
like,
can't
what are
do
you
it.
trying to do?
He
What do you want
can't
me
do
to say,
it.
bro?
Dude, I'm sorry. You're like so confused why people are calling you a cultist. But then you on my live can't tell me one thing that Donald Trump could do that would get you to stop supporting him. Maybe this is why people are calling you a cultist.
Okay. That's a little extreme. I'm gonna be honest. But
How is that extreme? I mean, if you can't mention
wait. Are you allowing people to call me a cultist? Is that something that you're saying is okay?
yeah.
Oh, you're crazy.
I mean,
You're
dude,
wild.
I would call you a cultist right now.
How if I've already told you what my morals are and what I align with? I don't 100%
Because you
believe
can't
that.
mention, like, by the way, without me
Okay, here, I'll mention
without me helping
If
you,
he- listen,
you can't
hold
mention
on,
a
hold on,
specific thing that Donald Trump could do that would get you to stop supporting the
Okay.
guy.
If he is found guilty of Epstein with concrete evidence, then yeah. Is that what yeah. If he's found guilty with concrete evidence,
Like if he's
then
on the
that would
Epstein
for sure-
files.
Concrete. I want what files though? Can I see them? Can you pull them up for me?
I can't pull up I'm just saying, like, the files. Like, Donald Trump was actually, like, he was told that he's on the files months ago.
Wait,
Multiple
the
times.
files with Obama or
No,
with Clinton or
wait,
which one?
wait, you think that you think that was a hoax?
Wait, with Obama and Clinton and
No,
with
no.
Biden and
There was
wait, what are you talking about?
no other names were mentioned. You're just making up names.
It was just it was just Trump or what?
No, that's the only thing we've seen in terms of reporting, is that Donald Trump was briefed that he was on the files multiple times himself.
With Oprah too. Also,
He keeps just saying names, which none of them are reported on. But you know who was reported on? Donald Trump.
wait.
And like
Wait,
again,
but
he
those
tries
are
to
all
act like
Democrats.
all of those
Wait,
names being there is
that
an
why-
issue,
hold on, is
but
that why you
Donald
don't
Trump's
wanna admit-
name being there is not an issue.
Hold on, is that why you don't want to admit it because those are all Democrats or what?
No, it's because you just don't have evidence. If they're Democrats and they were on it, I want them to be held accountable. That's why I want the files to be released.
Right, but there's no concrete evidence. Just as there's no concrete evidence as Trump. You
The
see what I'm saying?
concrete evidence is within the files, bruv. He should be
Biden-
releasing the
hold on,
files.
but did Biden not have access to the files as well?
I'm pretty sure they were sealed and he didn't have access to be able to drop them. If he did at any point in his administration had access to be able to drop them and didn't drop them, I would think that's wrong.
Yeah, but you can't just have full faith in someone like that. You know what I'm saying?
I don't have full faith in someone.
Neither do I. So for you to say it's okay for people to call me a cultist when I'm 100, I've already said this completely. I'm not 100% for the guy, but I agree more with him than the other person.
So the reason,
That's wild.
yeah. So again, people call you a cultist because it is the case that you weren't able to mention for like I think 3 minutes a single thing that Donald Trump could do that would get you to stop supporting him.
Well,
Like,
because I
seriously,
kept,
like,
I
that's
kept
why.
asking you questions.
So,
you just
can I ask you
that's more of like a petty thing, but yeah,
Not really. Let me ask you a question.
yeah.
If Donald Trump was held civilly liable of, would you still support the guy for president? Over Kamala Harris.
Well, in that case, I kind of wouldn't vote, but also,
You wouldn't vote?
but listen, I want
So then
you
you
to,
wouldn't support Trump. So by the way, he was held civilly liable of, meaning you wouldn't vote, right?
wait. I want you to think about something though. When you, this, when you, here's the thing. So when you see like, and this is a big problem I think with America as it is, with like, I'm not saying that was false, whatever. That's totally on what actually happened. But there's a lot of things when you get a lot of money. A lot of people do a lot of things for your money and for a name for themselves. You see what I'm saying? And I'm not supporting that 100%. I'm not, and that's wrong. You know what I'm saying? But like, it happens to everybody that, you know what I'm saying? Like it happens to YouTubers, it happens to athletes, and it's already an ongoing problem.
Name 3 people you know in your life, that you've ever seen held civilly liable of woman. Name 3 people.
That I know, like in person?
No, that you've heard of.
Look at bro from Baylor, the big old guy. Young Philly, the YouTuber. And wait, can you hear me?
Yeah, you said one
Charles.
person.
No, I said the bro from Baylor, the big guy. He actually got his career ruined. Shout out, bro.
Was he held civilly liable?
Yeah, I think so.
You think so?
I don't know.
Okay, so you don't know if these people were held civilly liable. Okay. So, what the fuck are you saying, dude?
What do you mean? You asked me a question.
You couldn't even mention you couldn't even mention people held civilly liable of women. That
I just answer your question.
That specifically you dispute.
I just answer your question. What do you mean?
You didn't. You didn't know if they were held civilly liable. You're just saying anything you can think of off the top of your head.
Well, what does that question have to do with anything, though?
You're saying this is a common thing. It happened to so many men, and it's all false. It's ridiculous.
Hey, I actually have a question though, low key. So, like, do you want people to come on here and like have a civilized debate with you, but like, look at what your comments say? So, is it like extreme for me to support somebody or is it very weird for your
Wait,
comments
what in the
to, like,
comments?
bash
They're
me?
saying you're pivot. They're saying to believe women.
Well,
It's been
someone keeps
civil.
calling me like. I mean, I just want you to kind of read some.
What are
But
they?
this
What are
is
they
like
calling
kind
you?
of.
Just
This is kind of like
tell me
what
so I
your.
can hear.
But this is kind of like what your community is.
What
Though,
are
I'm
they
not gonna
calling
lie.
you?
What do you mean? What are for the cultists? It's a little weird.
That's it.
Hold on, bro. I'm reading. My bad. Oh wow, that's weird, bro. This is.
Now you got people
Yeah,
now
hey,
spam.
hey, hold on.
I just want to
Wait,
let you
we've been
know
talking for a while, bro.
now you have people spamming in the comment section calling you things because you just brought that up. No one was prior. You didn't even know about it, and that's why you had to go read it now.
He just called me a.
A g- yeah, you are.
Oh, I thought it was a. I thought that means you're like really good at eating grapes. Anyway, no, I'm trolling. Bro, listen, bro. Hey, you like me? Be honest. You like talking to me?
No.
Damn, bro. I thought we was friends. Hey, bro, at the end of the day, bro, our
Would
views
you
are
vote for Donald
separate.
Trump
But
if he wait hold up? Would you vote for Donald Trump if you were
bro,
if
I,
you said
I
you
was
did
trying to
it?
have a,
No,
I was trying to have a wholesome
no,
moment, bro.
no,
Hold on.
no, 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 no. Would you vote for Donald
Oh,
Trump?
you're me.
Would you vote for Donald Trump if he said you dated a 10-year-old girl in 10 years?
No, bro. What's up with you?
You wouldn't?
He was joking, bro. That was part of his comedy skit.
So
Bro.
so you think jokes are okay?
Not at all.
So I want you to take a listen to
Unless it's at a
this.
comedy club.
This isn't what
Thursday night.
this was on a
What's
CBS
that
interview,
sound?
and it was
Oh,
just
what was that sound? What was that sound? I'm scared.
Thursday night. You're going up the escalator? I'm going to be dating her in 10 years. Can you believe it?
Did you hear it go?
That was AI.
It's not.
That
It's
was
from
AI.
1992.
1992. She'd probably be like 50 by now. Okay, but also we weren't as soft as we were back then. Like
He said he was gonna be dating her in 10 years. You f***ing idiot! Listen, she's a 10-year-old. She's a 5th grader. She's walking up the escalator.
someone said I'm dangerous for society. What is up with you, bro?
Do you hear yourself right now?
Yes, bro. That's weird.
Given that you can
Hey,
go
don't
back in
call me.
time and you have the ability to either vote for Donald Trump or Kamala Harris, would you still vote for him?
Yeah, I'm not gonna vote for Kamala. What the hell?
So you would still vote for Donald Trump. So even though he said he would date a 10-year-old girl in 10 years, even though he was held civilly liable for a woman, even though he bragged about walking in the changing rooms of girls in Miss USA because he quote unquote owns the place to inspect them without their consent, where there was an 18-year-old that came out, so there was 4 girls as young as 15 years old when Donald Trump would barge in. Okay, so that's the guy you voted for. That's the guy you're supporting. Yes, people are calling you a yes, people are calling you a cultist because you're willing to support such disgusting, abhorrent behavior.